to a little bit about what I've learned from you.
Okay.
And then if you would also give a little club of some of the things you may have learned from me as well.
I like that. Okay.
All right. From my aspect of this, watching my son grow from a boy to a man has been very interesting to see how his mindset has shifted and changed. And not only that, now iron can sharpen iron. And that's what I really like. I can go to my son and say, look, you got a word for your dad today. And he can give me a word, so we can lean on each other. So that was then, this now. There was a time when I was pouring into him. But now, by the grace of God, I get the opportunity that my son, my children, can now pour back into us. So I've learned from him how to be persistent. I've learned from him how not to give up. I learned from him how to, when things got tough, how to keep moving forward and things of that nature. I've learned from him that he can come and tell me, Dad, you're not moving like you used to. You're not going at it like you used to. And now this inspires me and this motivates me. You probably hear it in my voice right now to say, hey, I'm ready to go and get at it, that kind of thing. So my point is tonight is I poured into my son. My son has poured into me. But more than anything else, that was then, this is now. Now we're pouring into each other so we can move ahead to get to the highest elevation that God will have us to get to. And we're going to get there together. We're going to get there not as crabs in a bucket. We're going to get there by inspiring one another. We're going to get there by encouraging one another. But we're also going to get there by speaking truth to one another. Amen. When something hasn't worked right, we're going to let each other know. But we're going to speak the truth in love so that we can be elevated and cultivated to be the best people that we can possibly be.
Oh, I like that. Okay. You got me. Okay. Okay. I see where you're going. Bob, what I've gotten truly from not just you and Mom in collaborative parental effort, but along the side, just from being your son and growing as a man besides as a friend, is embodying the 3 P's. Patience, persistence, and perseverance, y'all. Anybody who's seen, if you've only had a glimpse of my father's life, that's fine, but I've been here from the beginning. I've been here to observe him. I was just telling somebody a few days ago that I read something and I thought about him immediately. That they said if you're blessed to have a man in your life, a father, a grandfather, whoever, who looks after you, who is encouraging you, whoever looks to you and tells you that they want you to be better than them, they are the only man, they're the only person who truly wants you to ever grow and outshine them. To see yourself beyond. This is my father.
Amen.
I literally remember telling that I've seen the accomplishments, the teachers' awards, the trophies and everything, and I would say to him as a kid, and I'm all in glamour, and he could have puffed out his chest and been like, yeah, you should be just like me. He looks at me, and this man, when I tell him that, Dad, don't be like you. I said, no, son, be better than me.
Yes, without a doubt.
I didn't know how to digest them things. Be better, man. I'm going to figure that out. What you want me to do? But I said that to say, as I grew into a man, and I got a bond and an understanding of what manhood looks like, because I had a great example. I had the blueprint to do